Hello there and welcome back to some more Dark Souls 2. What? Yeah, it's too late in the day to record Vagrant Story, or Vagrant Story, however you want to say it. So I'm going to do a one-off special of Dark Souls 2. Although it would be a one-off special, but I might do a series of this eventually, like I wanted to do Dark Souls 3. That ended poorly because I didn't have enough patience. I will fix that in the future. We're going to skip all the dialogue, we're going to skip all the cutscenes, we're going to see how far we can get in 1 hour. Prepare for the loudest grass noises you've ever heard in your entire life. And we're going to see how far we can get in an hour. It should be great. Should work wonders. We're going to go through here. Into this house. Already missing lots of good shit, but who cares? Yeah, just a little bit of a nice, easy name. Speedrun Master. That's of course not going to be his actual name, but I'm going to quickly change the build to be more like me. Pale as all shit. Swept back hair. This one's going to be actually like me though. Most characters I make are not like me. It's a little bit less red than that. Kind of like that. Okay. My eyebrows are kind of normal. Like that. Alright, we're going to go eye colour, berry blue. We'll go for the bit of the Mako eyes from, like, Cloud. Shitty little beard and moustache. It's about what I've got. I need the big dot as well. The dot is important. But that's just because I've, my personal preference. I like the big dot because then I can cover one of my eyes with it and it looks kind of like an eye patch. I always make my characters look like one of their eyes is blind. So I'm just going to make it like a... This is going to be like a birthmark, I guess. Since I can't change the eye of one colour to white, which is what I'd normally do. I'm just going to go with that. Okay, so we're playing the game now. We get our clothes on, so you don't have to look at my naked bod. We're going to go. There we go. Right. The playthrough I usually do ends up being the same every time. But I might try something different this time. Although, let's be honest, probably not. So because I don't get started with a weapon, I have to go this way to get a weapon. It won't be a very good weapon, but it will be a weapon. Just punch these guys to death. And I still like how it makes a satisfying noise when you kill them, even though I'm not using a sword. There we go. Backstab. Get up, dickhead. Right. Now we're going to get our dagger, which is over here. Which is the first weapon you always start with as a deprived, because it's the easiest one to get. And you can actually equip it, which is nice. We're going to two-hand this dagger. Already I do a lot more damage, as you can see. Ow. There goes the damageless playthrough. I'm only kidding. I wasn't trying to do damageless. Screw that. Someone on YouTube has done one, where you don't take a single hit for the whole game, and recorded it all live so they couldn't cheat. Which is pretty incredible. Ow. think an arrow through the skull would do more damage than that. Apparently not. Got ourselves a life gem. They heal you over time. Like a very, very slow potion. Another reason to come here is to not drop it, leave it. Get ourselves a Twinkling Titanite, which is kind of the worst reward you can get. Been having very bad luck with that recently. You can get a Demon's Hammer, which is really good for a strength build. In fact, the Demon's Hammer is what I used for the whole playthrough. In the playthrough I got it. It's that good. But alas, no such luck. We've got a Twinkling Titanite, which upgrades special weapons in power. I think also one armor, or some armor uses it too, to upgrade. But it's very rare, so probably not worth using it for armor. Here's Majula. It is the main hub world of Dark Souls 2. There's like 4 different ways to leave this place. Each of them leading to horrible, horrible places that will gladly kill you. Right, so we're going to rest here. It heals us up. Also restores all the enemies in the area. So every enemy that was there will respawn and be back again. But we don't mind about that bit. What we do mind about is not dying. If we can help it. I'm not going to pretend that I'm some god at the game, because I'm not. And I do die a lot. But I do try and not die. Unlike some people I see playing the game who just run into death for no reason. I do at least try. Hey-oh. Right, so this is the level up girl. Or actually the actual name is the Emerald Herald. You have to speak to her for this thing. I'm not going to show you the story. The story in this game is actually really good. All the Dark Souls games have really good stories, but we don't care about that here. I keep doing the wrong thing. I want to upgrade. There we go. That Estus Flask shard we found in the well gives us 2 Estus Flasks when we go back to base rather than 1. See? And I need to put it on my quick bar over here so that when I press down I can cycle through them and get them. I should also put my life gems on there. See? That's just clever. That's just good thinking. In a battle, you want to be able to just do that and press the square button or the X button on an Xbox controller, rather than have to worry about going into the menu. Going into the menu is slow. Rusted coin. Nice. That increases luck temporarily, so if you want to get some farming on, you can use the rusted coin. I don't know how effective it is. Probably not very. But effective enough, I'm imagining. This is a not so well disguised loading zone, so you can't go into here until the area's loaded. But it works quite well, especially on the consoles, to load the area up for you. And they do that a lot in this game. They put fog walls and things in areas so that the area has a chance to load, which I don't mind. Better than a loading screen. I think we've moved past loading screens in games these days. I'd rather have in the background loading, as long as it doesn't affect my gameplay, like Darksiders, where it does a bit because you run straight into a loading zone on your horse and the game freezes and you think it's crashed. Or one massive loading screen at the start of the game that just loads everything, like an MMO. Guild Wars did it a lot. Just had a massive zone that loaded all at once. So you could run all the way through it without loading ever. I like that a lot. So one thing to notice is using a weapon two-handed. Oh, sneezing. Yeah. Using a weapon two-handed means that you lose stamina regeneration. I think also the game is telling me you don't have a shield equipped, Bellend. And I'm saying I know. I'm just that kind of guy. I'm crazy. I can also summon a guy. Do I really need to summon a guy? Nah, I'll do it on my own. For now. Eddie's there. He's waiting to help new players out. He's probably a filthy hacker. I'm kidding. Although on the PC, hacking is kind of rife. There's a lot of hackers in this game. And all the Dark Souls games on PC. And to some extent, consoles too. But it's way worse on computer. Because it's so easy to do. Is that a rhyme? I think so. Wasn't supposed to be a rhyme. Fucking wall. Just bouncing off the wall. Dope. Get stabbed, kiddo. Also, underneath my dagger, you can see the durability of it going down. Dark Souls 2 durability is no joke. You'll break your weapon over and over and over again if you don't heal. Going to a bonfire also restores it. So don't worry about that. But if you let it break, you have to go repair it, and that costs a lot of money. Repairing an almost broken weapon costs basically nothing. But repairing an actual broken weapon costs a lot. Well, here's a weapon we're going to change to. We got caught in the animation. So I'm going to run around in a circle for a bit. Switch to that. It's a broken sword, but it's still better than our dagger. The reason why it's better than the dagger, as I heal up, is because it has a longer reach, so it's nowhere near as annoying to use. What is annoying is getting gangbanged by these three fucking guys. I should have hit you. These three guys are gonna kill me, and it's really embarrassing. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Whoa. A new guy. A new man has joined the fray. Okay, so one little secret I can tell you now. If you find yourself getting in trouble in this area for some reason, climb down the ladder. Use a life gem. That's how slow it heals. And then kill these guys on the ladder. They have to come down to fight you. And they can come down because they know how. Sometimes that happens. Which is annoying. But since they have to come down to fight you, you can quite easily take advantage of that and kill them. Oh, I got their axe. And my axe. How much? That's quite a low amount of durability. But it is better. Quite considerably better. That's actually kind of a rare drop, so I'm happy about that. We're going to beat Gimli Simulator. See, I can kill these guys in 2 hits now. The problem is, again, the durability is complete garbage. So my weapon's going to break very quickly. You also can't improve it. A weapon just has a certain amount of durability and that's it. Anything above 100 is generally considered pretty good. This axe's durability is 30. 30 is not good. Also, I would subtract about 300 souls from my score right now, which is in the bottom right, which is my experience level. Souls are what you use to level up. If you let your souls deplete to 0, as in, if you die, you lose them all. You have to go get them back. If you lose them all again... Ow. If you lose them all again, then they're gone. That's where being patient comes into handy. You need to be patient, because if you're impatient and start trying to run back to your souls desperately in hopes of not dying, chances are you're going to aggro every enemy on the map, and they will just follow you forever until you die. This guy always throws a firebomb, which is why I know to be safe. I'll do that. Knock him off the level. Do a little sweet jump across that, which never feels good in a Souls game. Jumping always feels awful. But it's only in Dark Souls 2 and 3, so... I think it might have been in 1 as well, although I don't think so. I know a lot about Demon's Souls, which is the first game, but not a lot about the others. Especially less about Dark Souls 2 and 3. Although I like the games, all of them, I finished them all too. Haven't done all the Dark Souls 3 DLC. I'll get to that at one point. Probably when I do the playthrough. Oh, okay, so that's actually a good demonstration. I was trying to attack him with one-handed attacks when I don't have the stat requirement, which is 9 strength. I only have 6 strength. You need 9 to be able to wield it properly. And I didn't, so I was just like going, and smacking him for like 30 damage, which is nothing. My dagger does more than that. So we are, next zone. The fog, again, obfuscating a loading zone. You can get duplicates of weapons, though, so that's actually kind of okay. You gonna aggro on me? No? Fine. I'll aggro you the old-fashioned way. Come in here. There we go. Ow. It helps when you know where things are, because then you can just aggro them. Give me another one of your axes. That'll be really sweet. I've never actually gotten one before this playthrough, so lucky me. But you see how my axe is almost already broken? 30 durability is not good. 30 durability is really, really bad. But I should be able to make it to the bonfire without breaking it. Ow. Fuck you. Think this is some kind of fucking game? No. Okay. Ow. Need to kill this guy first. He's really annoying. Ow! He's Firebomb friend. One thing that will come in handy for this game as well if you ever decide to play it, which is good, I think you should play it. Just know it's not as hard as people say it is. It's only hard if you're an impatient bastard. If you have even 1 ounce of patience in your body, to the point where you can just, you know what, I'm not going to die or let myself be killed by this fucking idiot. And play with a shield if you need to. People say, oh, it's being a noob. If you don't evade everything, you're a noob. Yes, so what? Who gives a shit? Right. See, my infantry axe is at risk. It's almost broken. If it breaks completely, I can't fix it. Luckily, another loading zone. And going to a bonfire fixes it. And here's a bonfire. So we're good. See how it's at full again now. The durability system is very weird in this game. I don't know why they implemented it in the first place. It makes no sense. Now let's buy a weapon that doesn't break immediately, shall we? Buy something. Anything. Okay, let's buy a Cestus. I'm going to buy a Cestus even though it's a really shit weapon. Because it's funny. It's literally like a fist. So I'm attacking slower than I would be. So I don't have the dexterity to equip it. So I'm going to go back and get the dexterity to equip it. Actually, let me use all my soul items first. I'm going to need enough souls to level up 4 times. No, actually 5 times. I think I need like 2,800. That'll do. Okay. Back to Majula. We're going to make ourselves be able to equip the fist weapon one-handed. Which means I need 10 strength and 7 dex. This weapon is absolute garbage, by the way. There we go. Thank you. But the strength and dex points will help me with any weapon, so it doesn't matter. For example, I can now equip the axe one-handed too. Just not the short sword, because that requires 10 dex. Anyway, here's my Cestus. I will do 112 damage per strike, as opposed to 136 with this. But this attack's much quicker. You can also have a Cestus on each fist if you really wanted to. Let's go back. Right, so here we are. You also replenish your Estus each time you rest at a bonfire too, so don't forget that bit. The Cestus has 60 durability, so twice as durable as the axe. So it'll last twice as long. That's still not that much, just by the way. It's just not that much. You gonna get up? Or do I have to wake you up? There you go. Good thing about playing the game beforehand is you know which enemies are alive. AKA, most of them. Most of them are not dead. When you see a guy on the ground like this, most of them are not dead. I think this does crushing damage. No, it's a strike damage weapon. Strike is good for heavily armoured targets. There's a guy up here that will work well against, I'm pretty sure. There's a turtle boy here. I call him a turtle boy. He's not actually a turtle, but he's an old ironclad warrior is his actual name, but he can roll through these explosive barrels too. If he strikes them with his hammer, they'll explode. And that's no good for anyone. Right. Ow. I forgot. Don't go behind these guys ever. They have a anti-backstab technique where they fall backwards on you that they will only do when they're behind you. So that was doing like full damage. A sword strike will do half damage, I think, to it. It's strong against slash. He'll live too. There's going to be another man who comes up behind me, because there always is. He runs all the way up the stairs and over there to find me. Like that guy. Ow. There's also a lot of archers. There we go. Right. So now then, what I need to do is first of all bait this guy. There's a spear guy over here I need to bait. Without getting firebombed to death. Heal myself up a little bit. Right. So I need to bait this guy. One of the most annoying enemies in the game. Luckily with the Cestus, you can stun lock him to death. Because you attack quicker than he can recover. Now then, I need to get this guy to throw a bomb onto these barrels. Specifically. Because it unlocks a shortcut. And this game's full of things like that. Little shortcuts you can get. Which is why Souls is kind of famous for being interconnected. Because it is. Most things you can see, you can actually go to. Spear guy's literally the most annoying thing on the planet. And that's not a joke. I hate him. That's so annoying. But anyway, we can keep going now. And usually I'd go over here, talk to that man over there. But I'm just going to go forward and actually try and get completion. So what we do, to facilitate that, punch that spearman to death. Oh, I got another firebomb. Nice. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I didn't think I triggered anything. Maybe I did. Must have done. Each life gem costs 300 souls to buy one, so bear that in mind. Eventually that won't mean much though, so that's why I don't care. What? Where the fuck did you... Hello? This game's weird sometimes. Just punch this guy to death. You know how it is. You can also get free life gems from those guys, so farm them up, baby. Falling damage in this game is ridiculous. You'll fall about 6 inches and take quite a lot of damage. There is a small threshold where you won't take any damage at all. This game's all about dodging and not dying. I went for it. It was worth it because I killed him, but it's kind of risky. You don't necessarily need to take those kinds of risks. Almost every death besides falling off the level, which happens a lot, can be pretty much associated to impatience or bad timing. If you dodge something badly, if you don't see an attack coming, if you are impatient, if you can't hit this guy for some reason, there you go. You're likely gonna die. And that's okay, because the only way you learn is by dying. Those guys are weird. I don't know whether they're running away from me, or if they're just being stupid. So let's go kill the first boss. And we're going to try and kill 2 bosses in an hour. Something most new players won't do. It took a friend of mine 4 hours to get to the start of the end of the first boss. To get here, because this is where the first boss is. But honestly, most of it is literally just... Most of it's not being greedy. Uh-oh. I forgot that guy spawned. So again. Well. Thanks for the 3 souls, I guess. Yeah, most of the time it's just being greedy or impatient. Or forgetting something spawned. Look at those sexy blue turquoisey eyes. What a man. Okay. There's another guy here too. What? He parried me. I can't believe he parried me. It was like he was ready for me, expecting me even. Okay. So here's the first boss. The last giant. And the story for these guys is not expressively told. But you can find it if you're looking for it. I don't do very much damage to him. I'm just going to point out now. I'm doing like 71. That's not a lot. Ah, now I'm going to get hit. And maybe I'll die here. That's okay. Ugh. Heal it up. It's just a flesh wound. You'll be fine. Okay. But my axe would be better. Probably weaker to the type of damage it does. It is a bit weaker, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use the axe. Having different weapons of different types also works well, because some enemies are strong to certain things. Oh, he's taking his hand off. I should be hitting him. So now he's going to phase 2. He's going to use his actual flesh to try and attack me. Like that. He's ripped his own arm off to use it as a weapon. It's pretty hardcore. Another top tip. You don't really want to be running out of stamina if you can help it. It's bad for business. I avoided that somehow. Didn't avoid that one. If I ever get hit, I probably deserved it. There's very few, oh my god, that was bullshit moments in this game because you put yourself in these situations. You know? I got hit because I was not looking at where I was. But he's dead. See ya, buddy. In fact, we're giving the old righty-ho. Toodaloo! Right. Now we can go back. Put my cestus back on. Ready to punch some fools. Yes, good. Okay. That's boss number 1 defeated. Few more to go. Let's talk to this nice old lady. Get ourselves a key to Lenegast's chamber, which is important. Buy 4 life gems, because I can. Thank you kindly. Then, we'll go back home. Lenegast is a blacksmith. Guess what blacksmiths can do? It can increase my shit, so it's not quite so shit. Here he is. He's chilling. Need to use the key that the old lady must have acquired through completely legitimate means. Now, he says, good, good, you've helped me, but now go fuck off and come back in a bit so I can go and help you. What that means is go to the bonfire so I can change my spawning position. And now he'll be spawned in here. Hello.
You, the name, and you, and that, not, your equipment.
Your equipment. Let me have a look at it. Oh, your equipment's shit. Complete shit. I'm going to go for the mace. I'm going to buy the mace. I know I bought the cestus and therefore it's a bit of a waste, but having more weapons can never be a bad thing. I need titanite shards. Okay, so I'm going to buy some. I'm going to buy 6. Because I need 6 to get it to +3. Like that.
I'll be around.
Thank you. So now my mace is +3. It has 156 damage, but -36 because I don't have the stat requirements for it. So that's where talking to our friend, the Emerald Herald, comes in. I need 12 strength to equip it properly in one hand. I'm mostly two-hand anyway, but having the one-handed requirement just makes it better, so. There we go. Haven't upgraded my HP at all. I've gone to level 50 without upgrading my HP at all before. It's not necessarily very wise. So now I have 208 attack power. In two hands, I don't think it actually shows you the difference, but it is a difference of 50% again. So here's my attack now. I can just smack things. Also, its durability is 60 again, so that's the same as the cestus. Go smack. Now the two-handed moves, and we'll go beat a second boss. There we go. Right. Now, this boss might actually kill me. I make no bones about it. There's every chance that this boss straight up kills me. However, if I can summon a guy, which I will, Jorge Joestar, do whatever it takes to make the game easier for yourself. There is no shame in summoning whoever you want. Yuki Asuna. We're going to go fight the second boss in an optional format. Here he is. These are real players. Hello! Hello! Righty-ho. Usually give a nice hearty bow. You go, hello! Right, let's go. Let's go, you lot. I only get one chance at this. No, please. Please no kill. Did you fall down? I guess you fell down. You're dead. These two seem a little bit laggy, but that's okay. Right, we're going to fight this boss. We have one chance at it. Really not that much of a chance. Here we go. He's called the Pursuer. And this is boss number 2. You really don't want to get hit by him. He's very hard. However, if you kill him here, you don't actually have to fight him in the boss room. Because he doesn't spawn there. You actually just kill him, straight up. That was a good strike. If they die, I might still be able to kill him on my own. In fact, I have killed him on my own several times. But that's not the point. It's easier just to summon people. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's survive that. Let them take some damage now. And they're dead. Thank you kindly. Now I'm going to separate you from this world, but I'm going to bow. Yo. Thank you. Here we go. So you send the Phantom back home. There's no shame in that. People don't get annoyed by that. They get the souls for helping you kill the boss, and then then I leave. What? Oh, you didn't die. Okay. I thought there was some sort of glitch. Nope, not a glitch. So that's boss 2. Right. Fairly straightforward, as you might agree. And you can get that to summon themselves very quickly. I'll show you how to get the site. Why not? It'll be a little tutorial for you. If you want to be able to help yourself be summoned into other people's worlds and help them, you go through here. You talk to this guy. You don't actually have to talk to him, but I'm going to. Makes me feel better. You go through here. Oh no, it's a trap. I've been trapped in here by that nice man. Well, we don't know that for sure, but let's assume that we did. You can also kill these guys in one hit now, which is nice. No kill. I dodged too early. That's okay. No. Hey. Hey. Not today, bitch. And that time I was about a few centimeters off hitting him, so I just sort of waved my mace in front of him like, "Hello, I'm going to kill you with my powerful mace." And then they were like, "Oh yeah, mate, how about this fucking halberd to the face?" Ow, that was not pleasant. But yeah, I'm going to show you that. And I guess we can go and try and kill a third boss in an hour. Right, so we go over here. And once we escape his devilish trap, doink, we talk to him again. He says, "Be careful. People will try and defeat you at every turn." And you're like, "Yeah, mate, I know. Like you just fucking did, you bellend." And then you get yourself a white sign soapstone, which is what lets you go into the people's worlds. So I'm going to leave my sign over here. And if anyone wants to summon me, they can. We'll see how that goes. Give me a second. Yeah. So I'm leaving my sign. If anyone wants to summon me, they can do. In the meantime, I guess I can go further in. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm going to go... Fuck you. Right. I'm going to go to the Farfire and actually put my summon sign down where someone might actually summon me. The next area that I want to defeat in 20 minutes. Yeah, so when you leave, the summon sign goes away. That makes sense, you're in a completely different area. It would make no sense. There is a patch that lets you... or like a hack that lets you go anywhere in the world with anyone, even here. But it's kind of buggy, because you're not supposed to be able to go in here with your friends or everywhere else. And by a little bit buggy, I mean very, very buggy. I think it just completely breaks often. But that was a long time ago. This game is fairly old now. A few years. 2012, 2013. Dark Souls 3 came out last year, or the year before that. So... there's the Crimson Palmer. It's a shield. Not a very good shield, but if you haven't got one already, it's better than nothing. I don't roll the shield, though, as you may understand. I like hitting things with a big, massive metal stick until they die. In two hands. Rather than trying to hit them with a... oh, I'm gonna poke you with my sword and shield. Ugh. But again, whatever playstyle suits you, you know, who am I to judge? It really doesn't matter. It's about what you find interesting and fun. Some people like dying. They like stupid builds where they die a lot. I don't. I like hitting things in 2 hits and letting them die. That's what I like. I like that a lot. Damn it. He didn't die. He's a little bit hardier than his friends. Just a little bit, though. I'm also picking up a lot of items I'm not explaining, but don't worry about it. Play the game for yourself. You'll learn what they all do. For example, Human Effigy keeps you alive. It makes you human again. Right now I am human. You can see because I have skin. You turn into some sort of zombie woman, or man, when you are dead. You use the Human Effigy, not energy, to make yourself human again. And that restores your max health. It doesn't restore your actual health. Like in some Souls games, it restores your maximum health. Because your actual health goes down by 10% each time you die, I think. To a minimum of 50%. Goodbye. So now his 2 chucklefuck friends are going to come and join in. I'm just going to tank that one, I guess. Swing at me. I know that wouldn't work. Ow. And that makes these switches appear. These switches, or levers, make the platform around the boss extend, so you have more space to work with. You can see it raise now. There you go. So, you don't just die immediately. That's the plan. Doesn't always work out that way, but that's the plan. Now we have one more mace guy to fight. Those guys sitting down in white, don't worry about them. Not yet, anyway. Ah, he still didn't die. I was hoping 3 hits with a normal attack would kill him. Nope. I always have a lot of souls to be fucking about with these guys, but oh well. Here's the Dragon Rider. He's the 3rd boss. Most people actually fight him second, before Pursuer. Pursuer's a lot harder. A lot harder. This guy's not hard. Watch me die. Now. Now I said he isn't hard. Just to prove a point, he'll kill me. But seriously, this guy's not hard. Even if I die to him, he's still not hard. I was just being bad that day. Because you see what I'm doing to him. You literally just circle around to his right-hand side and it works every time. Unless he blocks it. I'm just going to kill him through his shield. Doink. For some reason, his shield doesn't block all damage. No idea why. It should really, considering the size of it, but nope. I can hit him through his shield, so he's dead. So that's boss number 3. Let's go level up and try boss number 4. Although, I am absolutely, definitely going to die this time. There's no way I don't die. So I got another shard. That's where the Pursuer boss fight was. So you have 3 Estus Flasks now. Every Estus, you can get up to a maximum of 10, I think. And each one is very useful. So I'm going to get 20 strength. Then I'm going to increase my vitality to 15. Then I'm going to increase my adaptability to 15, if I can. I went from level 8 to level 33. Adaptability means that you have more dodge iframes. It's very good. You really want to have that if you can. Anyway, back we go. Because right now I have how much agility? I have 92. That's okay. 92 agility is fine. I would like 102 if I could, because that's where you get another benefit, like one more iframe, which is very important. 20 strength means that I now have 223 attack damage. So I should be able to kill these guys in 2 hits. But unfortunately the white guys have also all summoned. They're all angry at me now because I killed the Dragon Rider. So I have to go and deal with that. Excellent. They die in 3 hits. 3 hits of an R1, not 3 hits of an R2, which is the stronger attack. You also want to get this ring, which is in this chest. It's called the Cling Ring, or the Ring of Binding. The Ring of Binding limits HP reduction when hollow, meaning that I take less damage. I lose less HP maximum, to a maximum of 75% HP, I think, this time, rather than 50. Also, the Ring of Blades that I got from killing the Pursuer increases my attack power by 20. It's quite good. Every attack will just do a flat 20 more damage, I think. That might not be how it works. Ow. Can't believe he hit me again, to be honest. Some bitch. High frames. Gotta love them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Like I said, trying to actually get through this bit is now going to be very hard. These white dudes, these Haid Knights, they don't fuck about. They will absolutely kill you. But if I lose 2,000 souls, I don't really care. This is what you look like when you're hollowed. You turn into a zombie. And I've lost a little bit of HP. Very little, but a little bit. I'm supposed to have 1,092. I probably have 1,000 and maybe just 1,000. Come here, you. That's the strategy. I'm going to hit them one time with a heavy attack, and that's it. So I can dodge. case they do annoying attacks like the wind-up attack where it just hits me immediately. So I can get through it without taking any damage, mainly. Oh, I got the Hayd Knight Sword. The Hayd Knight Sword's very good if you have the stamina or the dexterity to use it. It has a lightning effect, which isn't very good here because all these guys are Hayd Knights, but it's quite good in other areas of the game. So if you can snag one, why not? It's worth getting. All the rings have +1 and +2 versions as well, which makes their effects stronger. But unfortunately, you don't get them until New Game Plus, so I really won't be showing them off. Unless I had a character that's already at the end of the game, which I don't. Because this is a different version of Dark Souls 2 to the one that I used to play. This is Scholar of the First Sin, whereas I used to play the original Dark Souls 2. Scholar of the First Sin added a lot more things. Like, these guys weren't in the original. Well, they were, but they never aggroed on you. My controller's gone off. What? Oh, Apple. Very helpful, Apple said. Do you want updates for a software you never fucking use? Yes, mate, I do. Thank you. Right, come on, attack me. I was wondering why I wasn't dodging. It was just my controller had gone off because iTunes is like, I'm trying to be helpful, hello? I never use iTunes. I think he had a bit of a fit. He was having a miscommunication. Yeah, so I've got to kill these guys every time I want to come this way. Which is a bit annoying. But actually only have to do it one time. If I get past a certain point, I can get through this guy really easy. I want to lead him all the way over here and hope the other guy de-aggroes. Because enemies can lose aggro. I think that bloke, yeah, he's lost aggro on me already. So he's not interested in me anymore. Which is fine, I like that. I can work with that. I need to kill this guy first. Uh-oh. See, the one time I try and get greedy and hit him again, he smacks me in the fucking head. And I deserved it, every time. Okay, so he's gone back. Luckily, enemies don't heal when they lose aggro. This isn't like an MMO. I didn't hit him, so he has full HP, but even if I had hit him, he wouldn't go back to full HP. Which is good. These guys have a lot of 4-hit combos, which are really annoying. But I do get a Divine Blessing out of it, which heals you to full HP and removes all status elements. It's like the super heal of the game, but they're therefore very, very rare. Right, what shields have I got? I've got a shield that blocks 75% of physical that I'll have to do. Because this spear guy in particular is the bane of my existence. I actually hate him. He's actually the worst. Like, oh, I'm going to see if I can de-aggro now. Shit. He's a coming. If I couldn't de-aggro him, which I couldn't, I was just going to went up and heal instead. Strike me. I dare you. You have made the last mistake of your life. Hate that shield guy. He has a lightning spear, and it hits really hard. And spearmen in general are kind of hard to hit. Right, now then. There's a dragon you may have noticed, or a drake, at the top of this thing. I need to run straight through. And avoid that. Uh-oh. There we go. If all else fails, tank it. You know? Works every time. Did I ever get my souls back? I think so, right? I think I did. Every time I go into the key bindings menu, the game freezes. That's weird. But we're going to have one attempt at this guy. We'll see just how strong I really am. Probably not very. Okay. 5 human effigy for getting here. So what I meant was, each time I go back here if I die, I can literally just run past everything now, because the dragon doesn't respawn. And once you get to the top of this bridge, enemies don't aggro anymore, so you're safe, pretty much. Now then, hello. Anyone who's played Dark Souls 1 might remember this guy. He is basically Ornstein. Quite literally. This guy is the epitome of hit him one time, and that's it. Don't be greedy. There's a few hits that are kind of hard to dodge, but most of them are fairly easy, actually. What's annoying is my swing isn't hit very far, so I can't actually fucking hit him. Until I'm right next to him. You can hit him twice there, probably. Which will make your life a lot quicker. Uh-oh. If he does that, you need to run away. That's the only option for that one. And again, the reason why I say hit him once and no more is so you always have the energy to... or the stamina to actually run away. If you don't have the stamina to run away, you're going to suffer. That's a good hit. There you go. Now I want him to get away from the wall, so I want him to charge at me. Like that. Uh oh. That may well one-shot me if it hits me. Ow. That was bad. I need him to hit me with something I can actually avoid again. Like a dodge. Like a charge. Uh-oh. That'll do. Gives me enough time to heal. That's all I wanted. Okay. Here we go. Ow. Sometimes he follows it up, sometimes he doesn't. That's why I'm not always used to it. Oh, we're more than halfway. Okay. Strike me. Charge me now, I guess. That's a good two-hitter. You always want to hit him twice from that, because he usually jumps away like that. And if he jumps away like that, you can get another free hit on him. Whoa. Don't really want to be hit by anything he does, to be honest. Okay, he's nearly dead. But don't get greedy. Greed will kill you so often in this game. Just don't be greedy. You don't get anything from being greedy except a swift death. Don't charge me. He charged me. The one move I didn't want him to do. He did. Enemies know. I feel like sometimes enemies just know how to kill you. But now I can't leave it like that. Now I have to go kill him. Out of principle. I'll have 3 Estus flasks this time, so it shouldn't be too hard. Like I said, now that I have the way cleared from the dragon, I can literally just run straight through. Just don't get hit, is my top tip. It's not much of a top tip, but it is what works. The only guy who's likely to hit me is Spear Guy, to be honest. So now I've got here. They'll all leave me alone. They're all coming, but they'll leave me alone as soon as I get to the top of the bridge. Come on, off you go. See ya. Come on then, mate. You wanna fucking go? Get my souls back first. Just in case this doesn't go as well as I hope. I think if I'd hit him all those times I missed, he would have died. Not gonna lie. I missed a lot. Come on. Little shit. Right, now then. Let's put some ooze on our weapon. So now we have magical damage, as well as normal damage. Still gonna wait for him to do his moves. No excuse to get greedy. But now I do a bit more damage each hit. About 40 more. Come on. If it runs out, it runs out. I'll take what I can get from it. I should heal soon. Next time he does a charging attack, I'll heal. Or an attack I can actually dodge. Like that. There we go. It's all about learning when to heal, when to do things, when to go in, when to not be an idiot. Always. So far the magic buff probably gave me an extra hit on him in terms of total damage, so I'll take it, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. Uh-oh. Agreed. I got greedy. Don't be. No point being greedy. I actually missed. The magic buff lasts quite a long time. Literally no excuse to be greedy at all. It's going just fine. There we go. So that's 4 bosses defeated in about an hour and 4 minutes. So thanks for watching, everyone. Yo. And I'll see you guys next time when we do a different game. Probably League again for the weekend. So enjoy that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Toodaloo.